frightening. People on the planet who think the only way to get to peace is that first we have Armageddon. That's a very powerfully negative and dangerous thought form. So I would like to present to you the metaphysical interpretation of Armageddon. Each and every one of us have an Armageddon in our lives. In some of our lives it's represented by an addiction issue. Sometimes it's represented by some other block in our personality. It's a place where everything explodes because we cannot continue in the direction that we have been going. The human race has two choices from an evolutionary perspective. In A Course in Miracles it says, it is not up to you what you learn. It is merely up to you whether you learn through joy or through pain. It is not up to you whether you learn, it is merely up to you whether you learn through joy or pain. What this indicates is that all that's really going on this planet is the evolution of souls. And we have two choices. You are either going to evolve joyfully through wisdom, or you are going to evolve kicking and screaming, or you will die. There's a limit beyond which the Son of God cannot miscreate, is the line of the Course in Miracles. You do not meet a lot of 45-year-old heroin addicts, for instance. Because at a certain age, usually around 40, you either get sober or you die. It's not a sustainable lifestyle over that much time. So this idea that we have two choices, we will either learn through joy or through pain. What the consciousness perspective, and from a consciousness perspective, that's all the human evolution is an outpicture. Metaphysically, everything that happens externally is really just what Buddha would call an illusionary outpicturing of what is happening inside the mind. All that a nation is a collection of individuals. All that the species is a collection of individuals. So if you recognize the principles of consciousness that move an individual life, you're actually recognizing the principles of consciousness which move the world. And I don't know about other countries, but in the United States, one of the biggest problems we've had in the last few decades, which I believe has led to an extraordinarily negative moment of time in American politics, is that the spiritual seekers, the people who have been the most interested in issues of consciousness, have been turning away from politics, saying politics is so full of the negativity I want to move away from. The problem with this is the French say, if you don't do politics, politics will do you. Right? And so I say to all of you, no matter what country that you come from and that you live in, the people who understand the deepest principles of spirit and consciousness are the last people who should be sitting out the political